everyone, this is SP Gubbi online classes for NCERT and CBSE 10th standard for mathematics and science. So in the last session on right angle triangles, we had solved some riders including numericals. So in today's session also we will be going with some very important riders which will be in your examinations for 3 or 2 marks. Very simple riders as well as some big riders we are going with today's session. So 3 marks riders are very important. They have been asked in your examination. Maybe in the previous years, number of times it has occurred in the examinations. So they are very important. So with this, we'll enter into the first rider. So in the figure, AD perpendicular to BC. So it's triangle ABC here. So triangle ABC is just an obtuse angle triangle because one of the angle looks like it is more than 90 degrees. So triangle ABC is obtuse angle and AD perpendicular to BC. So AD is perpendicular to BC here. So this angle will be 90 degrees and this will be 90 degrees. So using this, you have to prove that AB square plus CD square, the square on AB plus the square on CD. That is how we have to go with that. The square which is built on AB, that is the square built on AB plus the square built on CD. The sum of the areas of these two squares is equal to BD square plus AC square. That is BD square plus AC square. So the area of the square built on AB plus the area of the square built on CD is equal to the area of the square built on BD plus the area of the square built on AC. So that is we have to prove here. So it's a tricky problem here. More number of problems as you solve more on these type of riders, you are going to get a grip on that. So initially you will feel a little bit of how it comes, how this happened, this may be the questions in your mind. So as you go on solving more number of riders based on this, at last you will get a grip on that. Okay, so let us get into the problem here. So here according to the data as it is a rider, so we will go with the procedure like a theorem. So in triangle ABC, AD perpendicular to BC. Okay. So to prove that, what is to be proved? So we have to prove that AB square plus CD square is equal to BD square plus AC square. This is to be proved. Okay. So let us get into the proof. Right. So we will select the first triangle, that is triangle ADC. So here in triangle ADC, angle ADC is equal to 90 degrees. So in triangle ADC, angle ADC is equal to 90 degrees. So in a triangle, if one angle is equal to 90 degrees, then it is a right angle triangle. Then we are supposed to apply Pythagoras theorem. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, please write the full format. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, so in triangle ADC, angle D is 90 degrees, so opposite to that is AC, which is the hypotenuse. So the square on the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares on other two sides. So this can be written as AC square is equal to AD square plus DC square. So let us take it as equation 1. So now we will do the same thing for triangle ADB, which is also a right angle triangle here. So in triangle ADB, angle BDA or angle ADB is equal to 90 degrees. Angle ADB is equal to 90 degrees. So again by applying Pythagoras theorem, so opposite to 90 degrees is AB square. So AB square is equal to BD square plus AD square. BD square plus AD square. Take it as equation 2. So now, in order to get the desired thing, that is AB square plus CD square is equal to BD square plus AC square, we have to just subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So if you subtract equation 2 from equation 1, we will get the desired thing. So subtract equation 2 from equation 1, right? So LHS gets subtracted with the LHS and RHS gets subtracted with the RHS. So that becomes AC square minus AB square. AC square minus AB square is equal to. So from this is going to get subtracted. So we have to write this first. So AD square plus DC square minus, as it is a binomial, we are writing in the next step. Therefore, we have to open a bracket there. So that is BD square plus AD square. BD square plus AD square. Okay. So AC square minus AB square is equal to AD square plus BC square minus into plus BD square is minus BD square, minus into plus is minus AD square. So here this is going to get cancelled. So plus AD square minus AD square is going to get cancelled. So AC square minus AB square is equal to BC square minus BD square. So just a question of transposing. So we have AB square, along with that we have plus CD square. So AB square should be transposed to here, so that minus AB square becomes plus AB square. Along with DC square we can make it as LHS. So here we have AC square as plus and here minus BD square is there. So you have to transpose BD square to LHS. That's the simple adjustment. So AC square minus BD square, when it comes to LHS it becomes plus BD square, and DC square remains there. Minus AB square, when it goes to the RHS it becomes plus AB square. So when we rewrite this, it is AB square plus DC square is equal to AC square plus BD square. So hence it is proved. So this is how we have to go with it. You have to be very tricky when solving. You have to think what is done, what happens. So you have to think and you have to proceed. So this is the 2 marks rider, very important on Pythagoras theorem. Right. Okay. So we enter into the second problem. It is a rider for 3 marks, very important. It was asked in many examinations previously. So based on the knowledge of this problem, we can solve many problems related to this along with these problems, very important. So listen very carefully. Alright. So in triangle ABD, this is triangle ABD, right? C is a point on BD, such that BC is to CD is equal to 1:2. So that is C divides BD in the ratio, that is 1:2. So here CD is twice BC, the length of CD is twice the length of BC according to the problem. So triangle ABC is equilateral triangle. So triangle ABC is equilateral, so that is all the 3 sides are equal. Okay. So prove that AD square is equal to 7AC square. So AD square, the square which is built on AD is equal to 7 times the square built on AC. Right. So that is, we have to prove 7 AD, that is AD square is equal to the square which is built on AD is 7 times the square built on AC. So this is how we have to go. Okay, as it is a rider, we will follow the theorem. So according to data, BC is to CD is equal to 1:2, it is given. So triangle ABC is equilateral. Triangle ABC is equilateral, that is AB is equal to BC is equal to AC. All 3 sides are equal, and we have to prove that AD square is equal to 7 AC square. So it is very important. So a little bit of construction is required. So draw AD perpendicular to BC or AP perpendicular to BC. So draw AP perpendicular to BC. Right. So now let us get into the proof. Very important. Listen very carefully. Observe the problem. So in triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC is equal to BC because it's an equilateral triangle. So we will guess the sides. We will guess the sides. Let the sides be A units and A units. So this is A units. Okay. So in triangle, okay, in triangle ABC, let AB is equal to BC is equal to AC. AB is equal to BC is equal to AC is equal to A units. Right. So now, in this equilateral triangle, as AP is drawn perpendicular to the BC, that is base, AP becomes the height, and it divides the base BC into two equal parts, that is BP is equal to PC. So if BC is equal to A, then BP is half of BC, so BP will be A by 2 and PC will also be A by 2, that is half of A. So therefore, BP is equal to PC is equal to A by 2 units. Right. So now, so this is A by 2, and AP, in the previous session we have derived the formula to find the height of an equilateral triangle. So that comes to A root 3 by 2. So this is the formula to find the height of an equilateral triangle. So therefore, AP is equal to A root 3 by 2 units. Right. So now, with this we will consider triangle APD. We will take this triangle APD. So here APC is also a right angle triangle. APD is also a right angle triangle. So we will take the bigger triangle, that is in triangle APD, angle APD is equal to 90 degrees. So in triangle APD, angle APD is equal to 90 degrees. Right. So for this triangle we will apply Pythagoras theorem. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, please write the full format of that. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, so for this triangle APD, the side opposite to the right angle is the AD, that is becomes the hypotenuse. So AD square is equal to AP square plus PD square. So AD square is equal to AP square plus PD square. AP square plus PD square. So now let us keep AD as it is, right, is equal to AP square can be written as A root 3 by 2 whole square, that is AP is A root 3 by 2. So AP square becomes A root 3 by 2 whole square plus, very important is PD. So now, here it is given that BC is to CD is equal to 1 is to 2. So very important data it is. So here BC is to CD, they are in the ratio, that is 1 is to 2. So that is, if BC is A, then so very simple, BC is to CD, they are in the ratio 1 is to 2. So if BC is A, then CD is twice of BC. So therefore, as BC is A, then CD will be equal to 2A. So this length will be 2A. Right? So here we are taking, as we are taken triangle APD. So if you want to write the length of PD, it is nothing but PC plus CD. So once again, I will repeat this. So here BC is to CD, they are in the ratio 1 is to 2. That is according to the data. So BC length is A, then CD is twice of BC. So therefore CD will be twice of BC. So as BC is equal to A, then CD will be 2A. So in triangle APD we have taken the side PD, therefore it is PC plus CD, we can take the sum of that. So it is A by 2 plus 2A. So it is A by 2 plus 2A whole square, PD. PD can be taken as A by 2 plus 2A whole square. So AD square is equal to, so we will write it like in the same manner, A root 3 by 2 whole square plus, when we take LCM for this, we get 2 and 1, LCM is 2. So A by 2 into 2 is A, plus 2A by 1 into 2 is 4A whole square. Okay. So AD square is equal to A root 3 by 2 whole square plus A plus 4A is 5A, that is 5A by 2 whole square. So we can proceed with the next step. So AD square is equal to a root 3 by 2 whole square. Here square applies for a root 3 and 2. When square applies for a, it is a square, and square applies for root 3. So then square and root cancels and 3 remains into 3 by, as the square applies for 2, it is 2 square is 4, plus the square applies for 5a and 2, so it becomes 25a square by 4. Right. So again AD square is equal to a into root 3 into a square is 3a square by 4 plus 25a square by 4. So AD square is equal to, for 4 and 4 LCM is 4 again, so it is 3a square plus 25a square. We can directly add the numerators. So AD square is equal to 3a square plus 25 a square is 28 a square by 4. So 4 ones are 4, 7 times is a square. So AD square is equal to 7 a square. This is the result we have got. So here, as we have 7 a square here, A is represented by AC, BC or AB. We can write, instead of A, we can write AC, BC or AB. So let us see what is to be proved. So we need AC. So instead of 7, instead of this A, I am going to write AC whole square. So that becomes AD square is equal to 7 AC square. So this is what is to be proved. So it's a very important problem for 3 marks on right angle triangle. Very important. It includes 2 triangles here. One is equilateral triangle, and also it includes a right angle triangle. Therefore this problem is very important. Okay. Okay. So let us get into the third problem. Very important. 2 marks rider on right angle triangles. Very important. You have to listen very carefully here. So here D and E are points on sides AC and BC are respectively of triangle ABC. So here ABC is a triangle. So D is a point on AC, E is a point on BC. Right. So the triangle ABC is right angled at C. So according to the problem, it is right angled at C. So I have mentioned that through the symbol. So prove that AE square plus BD square. AE square, that is AE, the square on AE plus the square on BD. The square on BD. So here is the BD is equal to AB square plus DE square. AB square, that is AB square, plus again DE square, that is DE is here, so DE square. So here we have 4 right angle triangles. One is triangle DCE, which is one of the right angle triangle. ACE is another right angle triangle. DCB is another right angle triangle. ABC is another right angle triangle. So we have 4 right angle triangles. You have to look at the figure very carefully. Right. So let us get into the data. So in triangle ABC, angle C is equal to 90 degrees. So to prove that, we have to prove that AE square plus BD square is equal to AB square plus DE square. Okay, so this is to be proved. So let us get into the proof. So when these type of problems comes, get ready with the LHS. Keep the LHS and set right with the RHS, or keep the LHS and set right with the RHS, that is LHS. So here, if you define this, you will get this, or if you define this, you will get this. That's a very simple logic behind these type of 2 mark problems. So if you define AE square plus BD square and take a sum of these two by managing with the Pythagoras theorem, surely you are going to get this. Or if you find out this, take a sum of this, using Pythagoras theorem, you are going to get this. So this is the only logic behind working riders on Pythagoras theorem for 2 marks. Very simple. Wherever you go, you have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Problem will be very little bit tricky. So you have to think and maneuver with the terms from LHS to RHS and RHS to LHS, and also you have to apply Pythagoras theorem, right? Where in this problem I am going to show you how it comes. Look at this very carefully here. So in this problem, let us define this. That is, let us find out AB square, let us find out DE square, and we will make this sum equal to this by using Pythagoras theorem. That's very simple logic. So now we have AB square here. So in which triangle you are going to get AB square? So in triangle ABC, if you apply Pythagoras theorem, you are going to get AB square. So in which triangle you are going to get DE square? So DE square is, DE is here. So if you want DE square, you have to select triangle DCE and apply Pythagoras theorem. So this is how it goes. So first take triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, angle C is equal to 90 degrees. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, so AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. So AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. Take it as equation 1. So now let us define this DE square. So DE square is got in triangle DEC. So in triangle DEC, angle C is equal to 90 degrees. So by applying again Pythagoras theorem, so DE square is equal to DC square plus CE square. So DE square is equal to DC square plus CE square. DC square plus CE square. So take it as equation 2. So now we have AB square, we have DE square. So we have to add this. According to the RHS what we have to add these two equations so that we get AB square plus DE square. So let us add it. So add equations 1 and 2. Add equations 1 and 2. So therefore AB square plus DE square is equal to, AB square is equal to AC square plus DC square, and here DE square is equal to plus DC square plus CE square. So this is the final steps. AB square plus DE square is equal to, look at the problem, we need AE square. So out of these 4 elements what we find in the RHS, which 2 elements when we add we get AE square? That's very important. That's how you have to look into that. So if you want AE square, in triangle ACE, you have to add AC plus CE whole square, that is AC square plus CE square, you have to take a combination. So here we have AC square and we have EC square. Combine those 2 elements, AC square plus EC square or CE square, anything. So when we add these 2, you are going to get AE square. So now, when do you get BD square? When we apply Pythagoras theorem, we get BD square. So in which triangle we are going to get it? So BD square is this. So DCB triangle, we are going to get BD square. So when we apply Pythagoras theorem to triangle DCB, BD square is equal to DC square plus CB square. So we have here DC square plus BC square, combine these 2, so DC square plus BC square. So this is another combination. So AB square plus DE square is equal to AC square plus EC square. AC square plus EC square is AE square. So that is AE square plus DC square, this one DC square plus BC square is nothing but BD square. So instead of these 2 I am going to write this according to Pythagoras theorem. Instead of these 2 I am going to write this according to Pythagoras theorem. So this is what we have to prove, right? So hence it is proved. So it is a 2 mark, very important rider on Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So let us get into the 4th rider, very important for 3 marks in your NCERT textbook. So it can be proved in many ways, but I will be going with the most simplest method. So let us get into the problem here. The perpendicular from A on side BC of triangle ABC. So this is triangle ABC. So AD is perpendicular to BC, so this becomes 90 degrees and this angle is 90 degrees. So the perpendicular from A it is drawn from A on side BC of triangle ABC intersects BC at D. So intersect BC at D. So it's a very important here, such that in such a way that BD is equal to 3CD. So BD will be equal to 3CD, that is the length of BD here is thrice CD. The length of BD is thrice CD. So BD is equal to 3CD, and then prove that 2AB square, twice the square on AB is equal to twice the square on AC, plus 1 time the square on BC. So you have to prove this, or other format of this is send this 2AC square to the LHS, take 2 as common, so it looks like this: 2 into AB square minus AC square is equal to BC square. Same problem can be asked in 2 different ways. So it's very simple, right? So let us write the data. So a little bit of work has to be done in the data itself. So in triangle ABC, AD perpendicular to BC, so according to the data, and BD is equal to 3CD. BD is 3CD. So therefore BC is equal to, so as BD is 3CD, the length of BD is 3CD, and this CD is 1 time CD. So therefore BC will be equal to CD plus BD. So BC will be equal to CD 1 time CD plus BD is 3CD. So instead of BD I can write 3CD. So BC is 1 CD plus 3 CD is 4 CD. So therefore CD will be equal to, that is CD will be equal to 1 by 4 BC. So it's a very important result. So let it be in the data. So CD is equal to 1 by 4 BC, that is 4 comes to the denominator here. So CD is 1 by 4 BC. So CD, the length of CD is 1 by 4 the length of BC, right? So to prove that 2AB square is equal to 2AC square plus BC square, or the same thing, when you send this 2AC square to LHS, it becomes 2AB square minus 2AC square. When you take 2 as common, it looks like this: 2 into AB square minus AC square is equal to BC square, either this or this, right? So let us get into the proof, very important. Okay, so let us take triangle ADB here. So let us start with triangle ADB. So in triangle ADB, angle D is equal to 90 degrees. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, okay. So now opposite to right angle is AB square. So AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. AD square plus BD square. So AB square, let it remain in the same manner. So AB square is equal to AD square, don't touch that, let it be like that, plus BD can written as BC minus CD. Once again, this BD can written as BC minus CD, that is from the length of BC, if you remove the length of CD, you are going to get BD. So therefore BD can written as BC minus CD, and don't forget this whole square, that's very important, right? So AB square is equal to AD square plus, this is in the form of A minus B whole square, which can written as BC square plus CD square minus 2BC into CD. So AB square is equal to AD square plus, we'll keep the CD square beside AD square, so it becomes CD square plus BC square minus 2BC into, the CD can written as, 1 by 4 BC. So instead of CD I am going to write 1 by 4 BC. Okay, so AB square is equal to AD square plus okay, let us do one thing. So let us add these two, that is AD square plus CD square. When we apply to the triangle, let us see what we are going to get. So AD square plus CD square in this triangle, AD square plus CD square in this triangle, it is equal to AC square because it is opposite to the right angle. That is, instead of AD square plus AC square, we can write AC square, this one, right, plus here BC square minus, so here 1 times to 2 times it goes, so it becomes BC into BC is BC square by 2 we get here. So below this we have in the denominator of 1, and below this we have 1 in the denominator, right? So AB square is equal to, for 1 and 2 we have 2 as the LCM here. So AC square by 1 into 2 is 2 AC square. BC square by 1 into 2 is plus BC square, that is plus 2 BC square. Okay, 2 BC square, right, and then minus BC square by 2 into 2 is minus BC square itself, right? So AB square is equal to 2 AC square plus 2 BC square minus 1 BC square is plus 1 BC square by 2. So when we go with cross multiplication, it becomes 2 AB square. 2 into AB square is 2 AB square is equal to 2 AC square plus BC square. So what it was asked in the first one. So if you alter this, if you send this to the LHS, it becomes 2 AB square minus 2 AC square is equal to BC square. When you take 2 common out of these, 2 into AB square minus AC square, that is AC square, is equal to BC square. Either this will be asked in the examination or this will be asked in the examination, right? So hence it is proved. So very important, 3 marks rider on Pythagoras theorem. So better here itself at this point, remember this problem, the data itself, find out the value of CD with respect to CD, that is BC and BD, find out the value of CD here itself in the data, so that you can easily apply that at this particular point. So the problem becomes very easy for you. So this may be also be asked, or this may be asked in the examination. So it is a 3 mark very important question, right? So with this I would like to conclude the session today. So all the 4 riders done today are very, very important. So you have to practice 2 marks 2 riders and 3 marks 2 riders we have solved in this session. So in tomorrow's session we will be going with a rider, some more 2 or 3 remaining riders are there. So along with that we will be going with very, very important application problems on Pythagoras theorem. So some stories will be given, you have to convert that story into the mathematical form, apply Pythagoras theorem and find out the required value. So you have to apply your mind, apply the knowledge you have learned regarding Pythagoras theorem, right? So stay home, stay safe and keep learning. Thank you.